All right. I am, well, building a commander for this. I didn't have a lot of multicolored legendary creatures, so this was one I found, and I haven't made a deck with red in it yet, so I thought, like, meh, well, let's try that out. And the reason I'm, of course, also doing this is I'm mostly been playing a dual commander with my friend. So then he doesn't have that big of a collection, and because of that, it's nice that I can play a variety of decks. So we, yeah, get a little bit of variance and different kind of games than just beating one deck against each other, against another. So, and then I already noticed that you can have the other Niv-mizzet Parun or something, and that will probably make a better commander. But that's what I have for now, and what I'm doing with the rest of the deck, I think it's easy just to change to that after that. And of course, I'm gonna, well, I'm gonna be a total or beep, and I'm gonna play that one. I'm gonna also play that one. I'm gonna play that one. And that's not gonna be nice. Or is it? No, it's not. But yeah, just to show the power of the deck, I will probably. But of course, I can then just take them out. And what do you want to do with this deck? Of course, is just draw a lot of cards. So I'm just putting stuff in that, well, draws me cards. And this is just for fun. I gotta go through the list of banned cards in Duel Commander and make sure that everything I'm putting in is actually legal. But yeah, it's just gonna be a fun deck, drawing lots of cards, dealing damage. I'm gonna have that one in there, of course, and yeah, then all these kind of creatures that let me just, do weird stuff. Goblin Electromancer sounds fun. Huh, could backfire, but that is going in, of course. Not so sure about that one. That's going in. Nah, not sure about that. This one I like. No. Yeah, then just some like speedy creatures. Gotta have creatures in the end, but in this deck, not so much, not as much. Then I just want to have some weird guys that can also draw me cards, like this guy. This guy. I gotta check if I have more. Let's go take a look. That could be fun actually. Oh, then of course I'm missing some key elements here. One a Sphinx comes to mind for sure. Then I want to have these kind of all the stuff I want. That seems a fun creature. Well, instant sorcerer speed stuff, so maybe not. Ha. Beep beep. This could be good, but in the end, if I'm not gonna have much creatures, probably not gonna do much. Counter spells, I need those. So, and that draws me a card, so let's go with that one. This looks like fun. I have a basic counter spell. Oh, that looks actually. Standstill looks fun. Brain Gazer. Oh, I got that kind of Talarian wins also. Temporal Mastery. Yeah, let's put it there. Draw some cards. Oh, could be a fun enchant. And yeah, draw some cards. Then I was thinking about playing that because and oh, actually that. And I was thinking about playing some, just to be annoying, some randomly some land destruction spells, but I'm not sure. Let's see about that. Alright, then we got stuff like this. Yeah, there we go, Stone Rain, so on, Molten Rain, Pillage. I might. Let's see. Oh yeah, these are utility creatures. Goblin Tinker. Yeah, that would be fun, actually. I might rarely be untapped for that. This is kind of like a fun creature. But I don't know. Oh, a Delaware. Why not? But yeah, that's kind of the thing I'm going for, and I'm just gonna have all kinds of dumb stuff here, and then see what works. I'm just basically gonna have basic lands myself in this one. Some mana stones, I gotta dig them up, and I'm not sure even if I even have the right ones on here, but I do need some, I'm sure. But this is what I'm going with. So yeah, lots of card drawing, shenanigans, little creatures that do weird stuff, and then some cool spells that can totally backfire. I think I got some other fun stuff in here as well. I don't know how these work, like Goblin Game, Warp Will, what the hell. But yeah, I'm gonna be looking in this, and I'm gonna do that, and then I'll show you what I came up with. Alright, so this is what I ended up with, and I had to make do with what I had. So of course I'll be updating this deck, and yeah, I'm probably also gonna try out the other Niv-mizzet too. But let me stack this all up and let's see what I have. Just for fun. And yeah, it's not, I'd say, when we think about it, I don't think this is actually like a bracket 3 deck, but I wouldn't think, well, I don't think it would be too good in bracket 4, so it kind of lands, I'd say, between there, and we'll see why soon. But yeah, small creatures, I gotta have them, so yeah, I've opened that up at some point, and I think that'll work well in this deck. Then this one, you know, can grow big. Legion Loyalist. Not sure about that one, but I did decide to... Oh, let me zoom in, by the way. So let's keep them there. And then utility guy, you know, does damage. I can, you know, get rid of an artifact if I need to. This one seemed fun in the late game, which, like I said, this is one of those things like bracket 4 games. I don't think I would get much out of that one. Then this one seemed fun, so I just thought I'd just chuck it in there. 2 mana, 2/2, has some stuff, and haste. So, and also the ability seems fun. So yeah. Then Magus of the Future, because, you know, why not? I think can actually do something if the game drags on. So then we got that one because, well, why not? Bing bing. I can get some value hopefully out of that. Cutter's Knife, that was a must-have because, yeah, should do. And then this guy, another, I think that was just a must-have in this deck. Then the creature section, I think, is a weak, kind of weak, but I had that one. I thought, why not? Hero of Oxid Reach, Haste, Battle Cry, why not? This one, what does it even do? I forgot already. Let's see. This was one of the random things. Bought one booster of this set. Opened up that one and something else. Oh, okay. Invisible Stalker. And that's for, well, just to be annoying. And then I got a few enchantments that would be good on that. That's in case I encounter something evil, so I can copy their creatures or one of my own if it's looks like it's good. Oh, why not? You can really pump this up and do some damage if you get lucky. I think that was a must-have in this deck because, yeah, when I draw a card, bing bing, Galvanaut. This seemed fun. Oh, again, one of those things that if the game drags out, maybe. And like I said, this is gonna be mostly for Duel Commander right now. So this was a good one because Soulbound and both of those creatures have to draw a card if they do combat damage. So to an opponent, Oculus, just to be annoying, draw a card. Then here we go, one of these weird enchantments I put here, like ping ping, and I can draw a card. That's another one. And I probably would like to have at least 1 or 2 more of these kind of enchantments on here, but for now I have to do with those 2. Then we get the good stuff. Or do we? Well, but yeah, stand still. I think that's good. Bound to be cracked. And then each of that player's opponents draw 3 cards. That would be fun in multiplayer or playing with more than one people. Temple Bell, because why not? Give them cards. Draw myself. This one seemed fun. Polarian Winds. This one seemed fun too. And then of course Blue Sun's Seeing It. This one's a no-brainer. Is a charm. And then, yep, Goblin Ruin Blaster. In case I need to, or it can be fun. Haste, and I can kick it and get rid of an annoying land if I have to. And if I had actually drawn it. Then add one of these. Yeah, why not? I mean, it can be annoying. Empty the warrens in a certain situation. I think this could actually be pretty fun. Gotta have a lightning bolt. I was like, yep, I just gotta have it. So, and then we get to the annoying stuff. Destroy all non-basics. So I'm gonna be playing a lot of basics in here. Hauling Mine. I just think it goes well in here. And everybody draws cards, so that's fun. Flame Rift. So I like the damage too. And then, yeah, I put it in. I did. I hate myself almost. But yeah, I'll probably take that out and the other card as well. After I shown my friend how annoying that is. Then Torpor Orb. You gotta annoy your friends sometimes. No, you actually don't. But yeah, I wouldn't play that all the time. Sulfur Vortex. Might switch that up. But yeah, like I said, I like to take damage too. And if they would gain life, no can do. Then, so I can lose the game by playing that and then doing or not doing something. Yeah, that was a like no-brainer. I gotta have that. If I play red, I would probably have that in the deck. Past in Flames. So yeah, every sorcery instant gains flashback on the end of turn. Again, pretty a late game thing, I think. 4 mana. I don't have mana stones really in this deck or anything. I probably need to put some in, or I don't know. But yeah, this might get stormed by some faster ramp. Then that one, just for fun, in there as well. I wanted to have one of the bought one booster of this set too, and got that. Probably something else too, but can't remember. But I had that, and it seemed like, well, why not? Counterspell. Yep, gotta have. Took the Ice Age art. I had one of these in my collection. I was actually surprised, just one, but meh. Then Ninja of the Deep Hours draws cards, so that can be good. Motion, draw a card, scry 2, yep. Then this, because I'm not gonna have many artifacts, so I put that in. For that reason, it's not gonna hurt me, but it will surely hurt my opponents if. And then Fork, just because I want to have a fork in there. Delver, ooh, shiny. Opened that up when I actually played Standard and whatnot. Went with the Merfolk Ponder over there, so draw a card. Then this one. So this can be quite annoying, I think. I can just steal someone's huge draws. So, and yeah, probe. Well, why not? Spread the wealth, you know. And then this looked fitting in this deck. Fatal Sleuthing with because of flashback, and this can be annoying for me and my opponent. Hopefully more for my opponent, but then an Italian Legends, Winds of Change. So, and then of course I want to have a Brain Gazer there as well, and yeah, a Brainstorm. And that's basically gonna be the deck. That's gonna be the commander. And then I'm just gonna sleeve up a bunch of I think I'll take some black bordered foreign black bordered mountains this time. Sleeve a bunch of these up and use these for lands. And then I did put some non-basic in here, so there's my, and these are fetches just to thin the deck. There we go. So, but yeah, that's what the deck looks like, and I'll update probably when I play some games on Spell Table with my friend. I might put some videos on my channel, and there will be an update link to those games in the description. Alright. Alright, our fun little Niv-mizzet, the Firemind commander deck is finished, and yeah, I have something in here to represent a Delver, but I kept that in a inner sleeve, just so I don't have to be pulling a Delver out. So, and I just have one card there for fun. So let's shuffle up and do a little goldfish, and then I'll talk about the changes I did. I did change around a few cards. So yeah, let's see if this gives us an opening hand. Alright, so that's what we would have, and there we go. That's our Delver. Okay, so our opening hand looks like this. I would go like that, and then of course put the Delver on there. And then let's see what turns comes up. Yeah, we are not revealing that. Our Delver doesn't flip. We are gonna play the Volcanic Island. And then I would probably actually at this point play that. Hit that. There we go. Now it's, and then pass the turn, and then Delver again. Nope. Alright, so let's go. Barbarian Ring over there. Then I would do Pillar Stone, and for that, and the Barbarian Ring, a Holding Mine. Hit with that. There we go. And then it would be time for the Delver again. No. Draw 2. Can't put the Mizzet in play just yet, which sucks, but what can you do? So I think then we could just play that. Let's say there's nothing much happening. So draw 2, then discard 2. Oh, I would discard those 2. Alright, and then again, no, draw 2. Maybe, just maybe, I would like play my commander, and that's what I have in hand. Alright, so let's see a little bit of the cards I put here. I put that one in, I took some cards out, and yeah, I put some stuff in. I think that was one of those cards. That was one. I will introduce my friend to some pain, which you can feel when that is put on board and you play a ton of non-basics. Alright, that's another one I put in. I put this little counter, a foil. I need to still treat them a little bit better, get them straightened out. And that's the funny thing, you can see these kind of foils, like, damn, that's just flat, and these are just really like curvy stuff. I put mana barbs on there. Then this one was I actually lost a game to my friend. He just animated that from my graveyard, and yeah, it backfired pretty bad. I put one of those there in my deck because that's something I had. Then that one, you know, mana stone for short, and then later, if I have this on board, of course I can just sack, draw 2, something like that. I'll put that in. And the thing about this deck again is I don't think this would, I think I would just get beaten on bracket 3 games. So I would probably put this in the power level of a bracket 2 deck. But I don't know, we'll see. I'll play some games with my friend and I will record those, and I will put the link to those games in the description so you can see how the deck looks like in action. And now I'm gonna put it in the box and hopefully it will, flatten those out a little bit. Oh yeah, and the cheaty face, my Delver of secrets. There we go. So yeah, that's a commander for Niv-mizzet. And next up is going to be I'm trying to build a deck with elves, and yeah, I got all sorts of elves, and probably missing some really good cards that you would want to put in it's a tribal deck, right? So in a elf deck, and if you know what those cards are, or if you have any suggestions, do let me know in the comments. But yeah, next time I'll probably be playing a few games and testing this out in a dual commander game. So that's why no soul ring, nothing like that. This is for dual commander. And if I would play, I would of course put a soul ring on there and switch out a few other cards probably. Alright, have fun, play Magic.